Hello and welcome back to episode 8 of The Human Condition.
Great to be back.
Today we're jumping into a deep dive on a piece of source material you've shared with us. It's excerpts from a script called Last Bus Home.
Right. And our mission here is basically to unpack this one scene, try to figure out what makes this moment work so well.
Yeah, what makes it resonate, and maybe see what insights we can pull out about, writing, relationships, maybe just these kinds of threshold moments in life.
Definitely. So what we've got is this scene. It's quiet, late evening, suburban bus stop. Two characters, Maya and Jamie, both 17.
Okay, let's get into it. So right away, the script sets up this very specific atmosphere.
It's that dim light, the near-empty bus stop, faded blue sky. Just really paints a picture.
And they're sitting side by side on the bench, but there's that little bit of space between them. It feels, well, paused, doesn't it?
Yeah, paused is a good word. Like the world's just narrowed down to that bench.
That stillness, it's not exactly awkward, is it? It feels more loaded.
Absolutely. Loaded with things unsaid. And it's Maya who breaks it, interestingly.
Right. She notices Jamie fidgeting, kicking gravel, and just asks if he's going to talk.
And his first response, I don't know what to say. What do you make of that? It feels very real to me.
Oh, totally real. Captures that vulnerability perfectly, doesn't it? You know, when you have something huge to say, but the words just aren't quite there.
And Maya's prompt, then say that. That's quite brilliant, actually.
It is. It sort of gives him permission to be uncertain, pushes for honesty anyway.
And that's what lets him say the real thing, doesn't it? Because you're here. That's why he doesn't want to go home.
Boom. There it is, the core of it.
And Maya, she picks up on his pattern straight away, saying something big, then wanting to pull back.
Yeah, it tells us this isn't the first time, right? Adds that layer of history between them in just a couple of lines. Really efficient writing.
And what's fascinating is how they bridge that tension using a shared memory.
Ah, yeah, the rainy walk. Maya brings it up missing the bus back in October, the long walk.
How she pretended to be mad about being late for chem class.
Right. But secretly, she actually enjoyed the walk, even with wet shoes. Why do you think using a specific shared memory like that works so well here?
Well, it makes the feeling concrete, doesn't it? Instead of just abstract emotions, they're linking it to a shared experience, something tangible.
Good point. And Jamie immediately latches onto that exact moment.
Yeah, he turns to face her properly and says, that walk, the rainy one, that's when he started feeling the you thing.
The you thing. Such a great phrase. So he's not just confessing a feeling, he's giving it an origin story tied to their shared history.
Exactly. And when he defines it, it's just perfect teenage honesty, isn't it? That whole, I can't stop thinking about you when I should be doing anything else kind of thing.
It really is so relatable, cuts through everything. And Maya's reaction, that little pause, the blink, you really feel the anticipation building.
Before she says, you're the dumbest person I've ever wanted to kiss.
Which just lands perfectly. It's funny, a bit sharp, but it completely acknowledges the feeling is mutual.
Totally earns that moment. And then we get to the decision point. Jamie's stunned grin, and he actually asks permission. So can I.
Which shows, respect, even in that charged moment.
Definitely. And Maya's reply, shut up and find out, gives the green light, but with her own personality.
And the kiss itself.
Yeah.
The script describes it as soft, simple, unpolished, not some big cinematic thing.
Just real. And that shared smile afterward, that feeling like they just stole something. What do you think that captures?
It captures that intimacy, right? That sense of a private world they just created, just for a second, separate from everything else.
Yeah, like a shared secret. But then the catalyst arrives.
Yeah.
The headlights of the last bus.
Right. Lighting them up, literally and figuratively. It forces a choice.
Maya points out, that's our bus.
And Jamie, immediately echoing that earlier memory, suggests missing it again.
And Maya acknowledges they could. The possibility is there.
The script just cuts to black. They don't move. The bus stops. We're left hanging.
We don't see the choice.
So, wrapping this up, what have we taken away from this quiet moment? For me, it really shows how vulnerability can emerge through just simple dialogue and shared history.
Feelings admitted hesitantly, but honestly. It really captures that specific threshold moment. You acknowledge the feeling, and bam, you immediately face a choice about what's next.
It's a snapshot, isn't it? Two people right on the verge of something.
Absolutely. So what stands out to you about this kind of moment? Thinking about it, this scene leaves us with a question, maybe. In these moments when everything seems to align, is the actual choice you make. Get on the bus, or stay just as significant, maybe even more significant than the feeling itself.
That's a great thought to end on, something for all of us to think about. Thanks for joining this deep dive.